What's up, everybody? This is Holly Cates, your favorite personal stylist, the hostess with the mostest, and as always, the only Holly you need to know. This is the Fashion Crimes Podcast. Thank you so much for joining us this week. We have had so much great shit going on. It was Fashion Week. I talked about the trends. I talked about what I did, what I saw, what I wore. We have another great designer coming up this week. We have other people in the pipeline. Everybody wants a piece of the Fashion Crimes Podcast. Needless to say, I'm not mad at that. Okay. Thank you for emailing us. Thank you for DMing us. Thank you for your questions. If you have not already, please drop your email into the pop-up box on the Fashion Crimes Podcast website, and you will get all of this free fashion content delivered straight to your inbox every single week. Now, without further ado, we've got an amazing local designer here from Atlanta. I can do an intro, but hey, I want her to make her own intro. This is Yolanda White, established in 2018. Dayo Women is the premier destination for stylish, modern women who want to find high quality, elegant women's loungewear. Damn it, Yolanda, welcome to the show.
Holly, thank you for having me on. And you know why everyone wants a piece of this podcast. It's amazing.
Look, listen, I have said my piece. Tell us all about you. Go.
Okay, so let's go through the list. In 2018, I really was excited about the opportunity to launch Dayo Women. And you said it, it is a premier destination for women who want to challenge the paradigms about how we show up at home. No longer do we need to be constricted to like uncomfortable lace, or even though we do like lace, or things that don't really reflect who we are today. And so Dayo is all about like breaking the paradigms of what loungewear looks like so we can show up comfortable, stylish, and reflecting the mood that we are in. Because let's just face it, what we like for 1 hour may be something different than what we want the next hour. So the reality is let's be able to have fun and create what we want to create with our style. So that's what Dayo is all about.
So how did this come up? Where you been? What you know? Who you been? Where'd you grow up? How did this all happen?
All the things. Who is Yolanda is what you're asking me,
That's
maybe,
right.
and how did we get there? So I actually am from Indiana. I've had the opportunity to live in multiple places in the US, from Cali to Chicago, New York, New Orleans even. And I have had the pleasure of really growing up the ranks of corporate America in marketing. And that's really been my claim to fame around general management and marketing. And the thing that I'm so passionate about through all of my years of experience is helping other women and helping women see themselves and find themselves and advance to the next level. And so, you know, after about 17 years, after working for the Coca-Cola company, I started itching for new ways that I could help women see themselves, love themselves, and just really get back in tune with who they are. And that was the birth of this idea around how can women like find comfort and beauty for themselves. And that really was the origin of Dayo, honestly. And when you talk about styling, the one thing, and we share many things in common, but the one thing that I really feel like we share in common is that our goal is to see women and help them reflect who they are. And that really is the mission of where we are with Dayo. And I call all that down to meaning self-love. Like, how do we begin to embrace ourselves, love our bodies, understand the pieces of ourselves that we love the most, and then be able to basically show that off. That's what Dayo's about. So I'm showing my shoulders because I love my shoulders. So, you know, that's a little bit of our mission here.
Loving that journey. Loving that.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, look, so first of all, for everyone listening all around the world, the Coca-Cola company is based here in Atlanta. So that's why she worked at Coca-Cola. But for somebody with, I mean, am I correct to say zero fashion design experience?
Zero.
So you're like, okay, girl, I want better pajamas. Then what happened?
Oh, then the process began. That was a very organized process to build out what I really thought was an opportunity here, like white space opportunity. Like, and I basically hired a team of designers in New York and began the development process, and then also partnered with another woman-owned manufacturing company in Italy to begin the design and manufacturing of the product. And
I
so I
mean,
have been
amazing.
fortunate to comb the world and find amazing women that I've been able to hire and partner with to build like incredible product.
I love that. And so, you know, for somebody with zero experience, that's pretty impressive. I want to say that when I style people, I go through everything you own, from your socks and your underwear to your coats, right? And a lot of disconnect is what women wear at home, because they're either wearing baseball t-shirts or sweatpants. I mean, I'm guilty of it too. And I said, you got to feel cute while you're not in bed yet.
Yeah.
That is that window of, I want to be comfortable, but I don't want to walk around dressed. It's 9 o'clock
Here's
at
the
night.
insight. I love what you're saying. And the insight that really drove me is, as women, we show up beautiful, put together for strangers. And when it's time for us to show up for ourselves and for the people we love the most, we go to the complete trash in our closet. So this is about, how do I show up for me? And what does that look like? And how can I do it without compromise? Because we know we're working longer, we're multitasking all the time. We don't want to think. We want it to be made easy for us. Well, that's really what we're answering
Do
to.
you have children, or are you running around after kids?
I have a thing one and a thing two that happen to be 17 and 18.
Oh,
Super
they're old. They're
amazing
old.
sons. Yeah, they're old now. But I feel like I'm running after them, but you know, they get to drive themselves around now. So it's
You're
pretty cool.
lucky. You're lucky with that. I was just, the reason why I brought that up, because you know, another thing I think is very important, and we're going to talk about the structure and the pricing of your clothes in just a minute. Yeah. I always say, if you're fabulous before you're pregnant, you're going to be fabulous after you're pregnant, right?
Okay.
But if you have a baby late in life and your body doesn't snap back, these clothes are so chic and sophisticated in a way that you can dress it up. You can wear a sneaker with it. It's comfortable. It's not restricting. Hey, my stomach is not flat yet, or you're breastfeeding or whatever have you. I'm telling you, this is like the perfect, and I have had no babies. Okay. I'm stepmom's club. So I'm stepmom. So I, with the pregnant women I do work with, or post or pre, this is amazing, because you can buy lounge pants anywhere, but whether they're quality or not, or whether they're going to hold up, or whether they're actually comfortable, it's all about the construction. It's all about the fabric. So I am modeling one of your outfits, but we're going to talk about that in a minute.
Okay.
But this is amazing for someone post-pregnancy. Would you agree?
Absolutely. I would agree. I would totally agree. I think the way that I've thought about Dayo and designed is to make sure that I'm thinking about how a woman's body evolves. And that evolution of her body is, we won't have a flat stomach forever, and my breasts don't sit perky at all.
Right.
So after breastfeeding 2 kids, but I still love my body and I want to show off pieces and parts of it. And so the whole notion is, after you have a baby, while you're caring for them, running after them, as you're entertaining their friends at home, Dayo is a solution that you can actually wear the way you need to in order to show up for yourself, you know?
I love that. Here at the Fashion Crimes Podcast, we are women supporting women. We love, more than anything, to support women-owned businesses, men too, but really women. So as you're developing your line, tell us what the evolution process is. Why do you do solids? Why don't you do prints? What is the fabric? Are you a sustainable brand because you're doing small batches? Can you speak to that a little bit?
Yeah, I can give you a lot of that. So the process really is so we went through a number of different, like what we call qualitative research, to understand, hey, my girlfriends, what do you love and what do you not love about your body, and where do you feel challenged? So here's the deal. We're at home, we're moving, we're cleaning, we have to go run errands, we're back at home, someone may knock on the door, we have to open it up, we're picking up packages. So it's all about comfort. So what you'll see in the designs is that we did all high waist. We did longer length for the women who have height. If you need to hem it, because you're shorter, it's easier to hem, but for the women with height, we give you the length. We have a number of different shirts, but everything is designed so you could wear it multiple ways. So while I'm sitting here with something hanging off my shoulder, the reality is I can put this shirt right up and I can have a very conservative look with it. So every piece
Oh,
I can wear multiple ways, and I'm wearing this shirt backwards, so you can actually turn it forwards as well. You know what I mean? So that was really sort of in the design process. So you'll see like the tags are on the side, so you could wear front and back, and everything can be manipulated the way you want to wear it. Okay, so that was the first piece of the design process. The second was really around the selection of the fabrics, just ensuring that they were soft, they were comfortable, yummy. So we do have what we call Tencel or the Lycel in our line, which is 100% sustainable fabrics. So that's in our essentials collection. Everything else are natural fibers. So we're working with rayons and other natural fibers in the line. And all of our fabrics are procured from Italy. So we take the fabrics very seriously. It's super soft, very comfortable. Um, and then I would say the other piece that was really important in the design was to ensure that it has pockets, because if you want to wear it outside the home, you have that flexibility because of the quality. So there's pockets in the pants, there's pockets in all the dresses. You can wear them multiple ways. So that's really like a part of how we started that design process. We have a dedicated designer that we hire from SCAD that leads the design work.
wow.
We also have our COO equivalent design product manager that's in New York. And then we have a project manager that's in Italy for us. So that's how we keep it all connected.
So how big are you? Are you national? Are you in stores? Are you?
Ooh, how big am I? Listen, I claim national because we're a digital native brand. We are e-commerce. So if yes, right. But we do have availability on other e-commerce platforms. We are on Amazon.com. We're at Saks Office. We are in some local boutiques. We have distribution in a few spas. And so, our focus is really sort of the digital landscape with the brand. We do like these super fun pop-up experiences for women. So it's about women coming and finding themselves and doing it through makeup, through fashion, through music, through spa experiences. We do yoga, like you name it. We're all about rejuvenating the woman and helping her find herself and her passion. That's really Dayo.
Now, do you have events? Is that what you mean when you
Yeah, we do
tell us
events,
about that?
experiences. Yeah, so this year, and we've codified our experiences, but this year we actually are doing 6 experiences events, Holly.
Okay.
We started
Am I
off this
invited?
year.
Am I invited?
You are invited, girlfriend.
Okay, girl. Just checking.
These are parties. So the first one this year was our Galentine's event, where we partner with another woman-owned business called Passport Moms. And that experience, we basically brought in music, curated beverages, food, just allow women to have a good time. We did makeovers, but it's all about inviting women into the Dayo experience and ensuring that they can love on themselves. At the end of March, we're doing a panel discussion and pop-up experience at the Four Seasons. So this just starts to give you an idea of how we really try to stay connected to our consumer and ensure she knows, like our women know, we appreciate them, we love them, and we try to give them these like elevated experiences.
Oh, so when you have a panel, tell us about the event coming up.
Okay, let's talk. So Wednesday, March 29th, we have an exciting event at the Four Seasons that is a pop-up experience plus a panel discussion. So we have 4 women coming, and we haven't announced who the women are yet. 4 women who will be on that panel. And the idea is for us to talk about how we as women are living these limitless lives. And so it's all about telling your narrative, but encouraging women to tell their own narrative about how they will live in a limitless way. And so that's what we're celebrating for Women's History Month. And we're saying we're closing out the month in style, you know what I mean, with our Dayo Women and our women. So that's coming up March 29th at the Atlanta Four Seasons here.
I will be there in the front row.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't invite me because I'll come. Okay.
I
That's my
want you
motto.
there. We're going to talk
And
more about it.
tell us about the name. Where did the name come from?
So Dayo is basically what I call my stamp on the brand. Is the first two letters of my first name and the last two letters of my first name in reverse. So that's the Y-O from Yolanda.
Oh.
So it's Dayo. However, it happens to be a real African name that's pronounced Dayo. And it means happiness has arrived or joy has come. And that really is the sentiment of how I want women to feel when they're in Dayo. So that is the origin of the name.
Love that. So I'm looking at your website now, and I see that you have styling tips and the Dayo journal. So I see you have so many different ways, elements, to wear 10 different ways to wear the scarf, elements, how to do the wrap top, how to do the lounge band. I mean, this is really informative how you style it for the weekend. I really love this. There's a lot of very good information on here about how to wear the clothes, because I will tell you from my experience, I'll never forget when I took someone shopping. We got all the clothes, we got back to her house, and she looked at me and she said, "Okay, now what?" And I almost dropped dead. And I was like, is she serious right now? Like, she still doesn't know. But it was my misconception. This was in my early days, that just because you got to show people how to do it. Because if you don't, then they don't have that confidence to carry through the look.
Yeah.
And I just was really surprised. So kudos to you for how to do it this way. Maybe you want to wear it that way. I mean, you have to really educate people because they don't know. And so, I mean,
And I think what I really am doing is inviting women to understand that they can play with their clothes. So no matter what one way you see it, you can change it up and do it a completely different way, So I think introducing the idea of play is something that we as women we started our lives with when we were dressing our dolls, like, very early. But now we get to become our own like little dolls for ourselves. So
what do you say to women who have body image and they say, I can't wear this, I can't do that, I'm not sure, my stomach, it might look too big? What do you say to women that want to wear your clothes, but they might have body issues?
I first ignore everything that they're saying because half the time, everyone who's listening, whatever you're obsessing about, we don't see it. We just don't see it. So I mean, perfect example. I had a woman who's like, "Oh no, Yolanda, I don't want it off the shoulders. I don't want to show any stomach. I don't want to show." I said, "Okay, I respect that. Let's style you. Put this outfit on. Let me style you." So we put the pants on, high waist. We showed just a little sliver of her midsection. We only did one shoulder off we only took one sleeve off the shoulder. She absolutely loved it. And what I think as women is we sometimes do not give ourselves permission to live in our beauty. And sometimes we forget about how beautiful we really look. So I have this thing that I ask women. So I'll ask you, Holly, what are 3 things that you love about yourself?
Oh my God, there's just 3? Okay, well, I do love the fact that I am beyond confident. Okay. You look up confident in the dictionary. I mean, me going into a room full of people I don't know, that's hard. Like, I enjoy the challenge of that. So I love my confidence. I love the way that I style my own body because I feel like I know what looks good on me. And I love how I have elevated my style. For example, I have been wearing a crop top since middle school, and I still wear a crop top. I'm 49 years old, and my mom's like, aren't you a little old to wear a crop top? But I don't show any skin because I wear very high-waisted jeans. I wear a crop sweater, whatever. But I'm not going to let go of the crop top. Not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. So we need to wind down because you have a hard stop. But those are the three things that I love. So to your
Well,
point.
this is what I'd love to say. Your first one was confidence. The second one was elevated style. And the third one was really linked to this, like maintaining or holding on to the things that you love, which is the crop top. And what I find when I ask that question to most women, they never name anything that's physical about themselves. And I
Oh,
think our journey as women is to definitely embrace the things that are more attitudinal, behavioral, psychological, but it's also about like loving ourselves physically as well. So I'm always about that journey of like keep adding to that list and make sure I hear about the hair, the jawline, the shoulder, other things that you love that are physical attributes that allow for you to look in the mirror and be happy with what you see on a
I
daily.
will say about my boobs,
Okay.
people think I have a boob job and I don't. I mean, I would tell you if I did because I have such a great bra. And I will say I do have a lot of breast tissue, but because I have the right bra, my boobs are in the right place. So people are shocked that I don't have my boobs done.
Okay, so
I
please text me the bra line.
Yes. And that is the number one thing that I do with clients. If you haven't been fitted for a bra in 10 years, we're going to go. Okay. Sorry. Or if you've been fitted, we're going to make sure you're in the right place.
Because I promise you, everyone's not a 34B. Half of the women
No.
who tell me they're 34, they're not.
And
So
people that are really small, that it's not an excuse to not get fitted for a bra. I don't care that you're a double negative A. It's not my business. Okay. But that doesn't mean you're not going to wear a bra. That's fucking stupid. You're a grown ass woman. Put on a bra. Anyway, so I yell at people about that. But
good.
as I don't know why I was in the lingerie industry because I yell at people about bras all the time and underwear. But most people get it and they're like, oh my God, I have a waist now. Imagine that. But I have been so gratefully gifted this outfit, and I just want to show it really quick.
Oh, yeah.
I have on a Dayo top, and she showed me how to style it.
So here's what this is. This is a cape, you guys. This
Okay.
cape is one piece with these very long, dramatic, like wings on them. You can take the wings. I should put on the same top so we can see it together. So this top here is great to put over like a little bralette or to put a tank top underneath it, as Holly has done. And then I have on a bra top. I'm gonna do the same thing. And this is easy for someone who's breastfeeding. So that's why I wanted this one. Like you just pull it up and pull it back down. This one is slightly different and it's a lighter color. I have on like a little bra band top. So you can take this piece and just put it in the front and let it hang down. And it's just a simple piece, but you turn to the side and it gives you a nice little silhouette if you want to show off any pieces and parts of your belly. Holly's playing with it off of one shoulder just to kind of show you can wear it another way. You have a thin little bra strap. It's super beautiful that way as well. You can take the long pieces and begin to play with it and literally tie it to create more of a waistline for yourself. And it just turns into a little fun piece and the back is out. Yep. And then Holly, you can pull one shoulder down and it's like literally a super easy, fun item like that you play with. That's over like your other clothes. And then you can take your pants and keep them, yep, they're high waist, and then you just accentuate a little bit of a cutout look for yourself.
Y'all, this is so great for the pool. This is so great for, like she said, at the spa. You know, if you're on vacation and you want to go out for cocktails and you're still in your bathing suit, you can throw this over. Loving this journey for me, honestly. And my friend who just had a baby, she about to get this outfit. Okay. She about to get this outfit. And I love how you tied it in the front. There's a million ways, but you have to go on her website to see how to style it, and to see how to wear it and to see all the options. Speak very quickly to the price point, and then we're going to let you go.
Yeah. So from a pricing perspective, we have, everything is between like 69 up to like 199. So very affordable pieces. We really feel like you're getting value with the natural fibers, as well as the fact that every piece can be worn multiple ways. So shirts are averaging between 60 to 80, pants are between 80 to 100. The dresses start at about 90 and they go up for the road dresses to 199.
I am so grateful that I met you. I am so grateful that you are doing this and that you are taking a stand about what women, how they should feel about themselves, and how clothes don't have to be hard. Okay. It doesn't have to be hard. It can be easy. You can throw it in the washing machine. It's not designer prices, but you look cute. And God forbid, if somebody knocks the fucking door, you're not going to do a nosedive behind the couch. Right. So it is something that you can walk around. You can run to the store. You can do this. You can do that. It's just so versatile. And I am so grateful that you're doing this. Thank you for what you're doing and what you're putting into the world. And
Back at you, Holly.
and celebrating women, because somebody needs to say it. I try to say it. You say it in a different way. I have two other women who have not designs, but lines that are similar to yours, but they're all different. That's what's so interesting. They're all different, but it's the same idea. Right. But it's just very different styles because it's a different designer. So please check out dayowomen.com. Get to know Yolanda, send her an email, send her a DM, show her your outfit, how you style it, how you wear it. My friend's about to get this. Any final words? How can we find you?
Okay. So you can find me on Instagram at Dayo Women. And you can also find me at I am Yolanda W on IG. So that's
I love that. We will be following you. We will be going to your events. We'll be wearing your clothes. We'll be cheering for you from the sidelines. If you need any supermodels in the over 45 category, I am available and I'm free. Let's be honest. Okay. My modeling services, they're free. So you can't get any better than that. But I'm so grateful for your time. Thank you so much to Yolanda White. Please follow her at dayowomen.com. Put an order into her website and she might give you a little,
I definitely will.
Something here, something there. I can't confirm or deny, but tell her we're besties.
Holly.
She might hook you up. She might hook you up. Okay. So thank you so much for listening. We've got a lot of great stuff coming up this week. We got a lot of great stuff coming up next week. More designers coming. Thank you so much for listening. I am Holly Cates, your favorite personal stylist, the hostess with the mostest. And as always, the only Holly you need to know. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next week. Have a fabulous, fashionable week. Bye.
Bye. We love you.